Hollywood's golden age may have dazzled the world with its glitz and glamour, but behind the velvet curtains lay secrets the studios would kill to keep buried. In an era where being true to yourself could end your career, some of the biggest stars lived double lives. Loves hidden in the shadows, scandals hushed with hush money, and romances rewritten by publicists. Today, we're diving deep into the untold stories and forbidden affairs of 20 gay scandals that rocked the silver screen. You think you know old Hollywood? Think again. Before we dive in, who do you think was secretly involved in a hidden gay scandal during Hollywood's golden age? Drop the first name that comes to mind in the comments below. And if you love uncovering shocking secrets behind the spotlight, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a video. Anthony Perkins is forever remembered for his haunting portrayal of Norman Bates in Psycho, a disturbed motel owner who left the world shivering with fear. But behind that iconic role was a man silently battling his personal demons. Despite having a wife and 2 children, Perkins spent much of his life living privately, skillfully avoiding Hollywood's prejudices. One of his most talked-about relationships was with actor Tab Hunter, but that love had to remain hidden in the shadows. In Split Image, biographer Charles Wynoff reveals Perkins's secret world: fleeting encounters in Times Square, fake dates with Hollywood actresses, and a life concealed behind a perfect mask. Like many of his time, Perkins was forced to deny his true self to avoid ruining his career. Even in his final days, his silence never left him. In 1990, National Enquirer reported that he was battling AIDS, shocking both fans and the industry. He passed away in 1992, leaving behind a wife, 2 sons, and a legacy filled with tears. Brilliant, sensitive, yet bound by the brutal cost of fame. The true horror wasn't in the movies. It was that he never got to live as his authentic self. Richard Pryor and Marlon Brando, a love affair that stunned the world. In February 2018, widow Jennifer Pryor confirmed the shocking rumor. The legendary comedian Richard Pryor had a romantic relationship with Marlon Brando. The story erupted after music producer Quincy Jones sparked the controversy in a dramatic interview with Vulture, stating that Brando was willing to sleep with anyone, from James Baldwin to Marvin Gaye, and even Pryor. The public was shocked, but Jennifer calmly confirmed it. She explained that Richard had never hidden his true self from his friends, and even kept a personal diary documenting his romantic experiences with men. In an interview with TMZ, she joked that it was the 70s, an era of freedom, drugs, and unrestrained sex. "If you did enough cocaine," she chuckled, "you'd write love letters and send flowers the next morning." Her words were blunt, humorous, but sincere, much like Richard. Their marriage wasn't perfect. They married in the early 80s, divorced, then reconciled in 2001, staying together until his death in 2005. Amidst the whirlwind of fame, addiction, and laughter, they were 2 souls who truly understood each other, not because they were perfect, but because they genuinely accepted one another. Ramon Novarro, a sultry icon of the silent film era, but his life was a hidden tragedy. In the 1920s, he wasn't just a star. He embodied Hollywood's romantic dream, those sorrowful eyes, that irresistible charm. With his role in Ben-Hur, he became one of the first sex symbols on screen. But behind the fame was a man living in fear, a gay man in an industry ready to punish anyone who dared live authentically. He lived discreetly, cautiously, hiding to protect his career and reputation. Novarro stands as a testament to the tragedy faced by Hollywood's gay stars. a life not truly their own, all to stand atop the pinnacle without being cast into the abyss. In the 1960s, he withdrew from the spotlight, living peacefully in Los Angeles, far from the gossip. But everything shattered on a fateful October night in 1968. Two young men broke into his home, believing the wild rumor that Navarro kept thousands of dollars in a decorative crucifix. They brutally beat him to death in one of Hollywood's most haunting cases. The press sensationalized the story, twisting it into a cautionary tale about desire and deceit. But for those who truly knew Navarro, he wasn't a scandalous icon. He was a pioneering artist, a kind and respected man. His death was a chilling reminder of the cruelty in the entertainment world, where admiration can quickly turn into exploitation, and fame cannot protect the true person behind the glittering facade. Sal Mineo, the sensitive Plato in Rebel Without a Cause who made America weep. Nominated for an Oscar at just 17, he quickly became a teenage idol with his youthful beauty and emotional depth. But Hollywood wasn't forgiving to those who strayed from the norm, especially someone like Mineo, who lived authentically. As the 60s rolled on, the glow began to fade. Restrictive roles and scarce opportunities marked the decline of his career. In real life, he was more open with those close to him, though he never publicly came out. This truth, known but not allowed to exist openly, made Hollywood uneasy. In 1976, Mineo was stabbed to death near his apartment in Los Angeles. The police found no personal motive, but the media quickly seized the opportunity to sensationalize, spinning rumors about his private life. Mineo's untimely death became a sorrowful chapter in Hollywood history, a painful reminder that difference and fame are never enough to shield a person from discrimination. Raymond Burr. To audiences, he was the calm, sharp, and unbeatable Perry Mason on screen. But behind the camera, he lived a life filled with pain and secrets. After a brief marriage in 1948, Burr never remarried. Instead, he created a fictional tragedy, a deceased wife and a son who never existed. All of it was a distraction to divert the public from his true self. In 1960, on the Perry Mason set, Burr met Robert Benavides, the partner who would stay by his side for 35 years. Officially business partners, but behind closed doors, they shared a life like a family, buying land, planting vineyards, living in seclusion, and loving quietly. Burr even slept at the studio to avoid suspicion. Though he never came out publicly, those close to him saw a Raymond Burr who was sincere, gentle, and deeply responsible. In an era where being openly gay meant the end of one's career, Burr chose to love in silence, and that courage became his most powerful statement. Clark Gable, the great symbol of masculinity in Hollywood, the dream man of millions of women with his iconic role in Gone with the Wind. But behind that proud exterior was a life full of contradictions. Gable was married to acting coach Josephine Dillon, a marriage he later claimed never truly happened. Despite marrying 5 times and having children, rumors about his sexuality lingered for decades. There were rumors that he had a relationship with openly gay actor William Haynes. At a backstage party for Gone with the Wind, a guest cruelly joked that Gable had once been Billy's boy, and Gable exploded in anger. Like many stars of his time, Gable was forced to build a defensive wall around his personal life. Whatever the truth may have been, he lived and died carrying a part of his true self that was never allowed to see the light of the stage. Gable was said to have refused to return to the set unless director George Cukor, a close friend of William Haines, was replaced. Rumors of a romantic relationship with actor Earl Larimore during a trip and his closeness with Rod Lorak in Forbidden Paradise only added layers to Gable's public image. Biographer David Brett described him as bisexual, citing relationships with both men and women. Later, journalist Ben Maddox became his confidant, helping Gable protect his private life. Although he truly loved Carole Lombard, in his final film The Misfits, he developed a deep bond with openly gay co-star Montgomery Clift. Two legends, two inner worlds, two secrets never meant to be revealed, standing together on the silver screen, each carrying the same unspoken loneliness. Cary Grant, the epitome of elegance, charm, and sophistication in Hollywood. But behind the perfect suits and dazzling smile was a private life with many layers that the public never fully saw. In 1932, Grant met Randolph Scott on the set of Hot Saturday, and from that moment, they became inseparable. The two lived together for 12 years in a villa affectionately called Bachelor Hall, frequently appearing as the ideal couple in fan magazines. While the studio struggled to craft Grant's image as the ladies' man, rumors about his sexuality quietly spread. In 1986, in a rare interview with Barbara Walters, Grant blurted out, "Everyone says I'm gay. Maybe I am. But honestly, I don't know." A rare moment of vulnerability, but also an unexpected truth in a rigid era. Biographers today consider his relationship with Scott to be one of the most beautiful love stories Hollywood once had. Grant seemed uninterested in labels, simply wanting to live true to himself. And perhaps that was the truest version of Hollywood. Not the lights, but the person beneath them. Do you think Cary Grant was just a suave leading man? Or was there more behind that charm? If you've heard the rumors or have your own theory, drop it in the comments. And if you're shocked by what we reveal, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more untold Hollywood secrets. Montgomery Clift, a rebel, a tragic star, and one of the truest icons of Hollywood's golden age. With his fragile beauty, sorrowful eyes, and intense acting, Clift redefined what masculinity meant on screen. But he never truly belonged to Hollywood. He lived in New York, far from the golden cage of the studio system, to protect his privacy. Although he was often linked with Elizabeth Taylor, those close to him knew that Clift loved both men and women. Taylor was his confidant, understanding every hidden facet of him. Debbie Reynolds once said Monty had both a boyfriend and a girlfriend. His mother also confirmed that Clift realized he was gay at the age of 12. Friends like Jack Larson described him as carefree, humorous, and openly gay without any concealment. In Red River, he skillfully inserted subtle hints into scenes that defied the era's boundaries. He never came out publicly, but neither did he hide his truth. He simply lived the way he wanted. Clift turned down restrictive contracts, rewrote his own dialogue, and lived in a small apartment full of books in Manhattan. While others built facades, he chose authenticity. While others chased the spotlight, he let the spotlight chase him. In doing so, Clift became a quietly rebellious figure, a solitary soul brave enough to be real in a world of pretense. Rock Hudson, the face of American masculinity. Broad shoulders, a captivating smile, a gaze that spoke volumes. On screen, he was the ideal man, making every woman swoon. But in real life, Hudson harbored a secret that Hollywood never wanted exposed. He was gay. For decades, he lived behind a false facade, staged dates, a brief marriage to silence rumors and protect box office profits. He smiled for the cameras, but inside, he denied his true self. It wasn't until 1985, when Hudson publicly revealed he was battling AIDS, that his perfect facade came crashing down. The world was stunned. The industry was shaken. By then, Hudson was no longer just a movie star. He became a symbol of the price paid for living according to someone else's script. In the final chapter of his life, Hudson did what he had once feared most. He told the truth. And that truth woke the world up. Spencer Tracy, a master of acting, the kind of performer who made every role feel so natural it was almost unbelievable. With 2 Oscars and a career spanning decades, he was Hollywood's gold standard. But behind the glitz and glamour was a much more complex life. As a devout Catholic, Tracy never divorced his wife, Louise Treadwell, even though they had been living apart for many years. They had 2 children, but the real love may not have been found there. Rumors about his relationships with men, especially with actor John Derek, stirred public speculation. Even his long-term relationship with Katharine Hepburn was suspected to be more a product of the studio than genuine affection. In a Vanity Fair article, insider Richard Gully hinted at Tracy's fluidity in terms of sexuality. Hepburn reacted strongly, and his daughter called it absurd, but the doubts still lingered. Despite struggling with depression and alcohol addiction, Tracy remained a top star. Perhaps, as Bogart once said, Spence is the best because you don't see the machinery working. And in real life, perhaps Tracy's greatest performance was hiding the part of himself that Hollywood refused to let exist. James Dean, a star whose brief but intense life left an everlasting mark. With his wild look and complex soul, Dean became an icon of rebellious youth. But behind those captivating eyes was a quiet, mysterious world. Though he had relationships with women like Pier Angeli and Ursula Andress, rumors about his attraction to men never stopped. When asked about his sexuality, he once said, "I'm not gay, but I won't live this life with one hand tied behind my back." A response both brave and heartbreaking. William Bast, his close friend and roommate, later revealed they had intimate encounters. Author Jonathan Gilmour made similar claims. Director Nicholas Ray described Dean as bisexual. Elizabeth Taylor shared that Dean confided in her about being abused by a priest after his mother's death, a psychological scar that tore him apart in silence. Though he never publicly confirmed it, Dean is still seen as a timeless gay icon. Gay Times once named him, not just because he was a legend, but because he became a symbol of the truth buried for too long. Marlon Brando, hailed as the greatest gay icon of all time, and truly deserving of it as a man who lived like a question mark and left this world as a legend. Brando was more than just a movie star. He was a dark, wild, challenging, and captivating whirlwind. He broke all Hollywood norms, from his art to his personal life. Though married 3 times and having multiple children, Brando carried rumors of bisexuality throughout his life. From his ambiguous relationship with James Dean to his special friendships with Montgomery Clift, Cary Grant, and John Gielgud, his private life was as complex as his legendary roles. In a 1976 interview, Brando casually admitted, "I've had homosexual experiences and I'm not ashamed." Quincy Jones later shocked the world by revealing that Brando had been Richard Pryor's lover, a claim that Pryor's widow confirmed without hesitation. Some accounts say his relationship with Dean was more about control than love, But the truly poignant moment came from Brando himself. "I once walked and dreamed beside a man named James Baldwin." In a world full of stereotypes, Brando's greatest role wasn't on the silver screen. It was his chaotic, fiery, and unapologetic life. George Cukor, the master behind the camera, responsible for masterpieces like My Fair Lady, A Star is Born, and The Philadelphia Story. He was a genius of dialogue, creating some of the most complex female characters in cinema. But behind the cinematic brilliance was a man living two lives. As an openly gay man within private circles, Cukor often hosted legendary gatherings at his Hollywood Hills mansion, a sanctuary for stars who couldn't live authentically in public. The entire industry knew, but pretended not to. When he was removed as the director of Gone with the Wind, the rumors weren't about creative differences. It was about his sexuality. But Cukor never spoke out. He didn't need to. He outlasted the system that tried to diminish him. He directed with layers of metaphor, subtlety, and nuance, building his career as a quiet rebellion. Though not loud, Cukor's legacy remains a powerful statement for those forgotten by Hollywood. He didn't just direct films. He directed a life lived on his own terms. Paul Lynde, the man who made America laugh for decades with his wit, charm, and unmistakable voice. In Bewitched and Hollywood Squares, he was the soul of comedy. But behind the stage lights, Lynde was a lonely man who wore the mask of humor for far too long. In an era where being gay was a punchline but not accepted in real life, Lynde lived on a fragile tightrope. He never came out, but everyone knew. Off camera, he battled isolation, hurt, and the fear of never being able to be himself. Yet, he still shone on stage. His comedic timing was unmatched, but each joke hid a deep sigh. He never stopped performing, but in every laugh was a cry for help that went unheard. Paul Lynde's story is not just about laughter, it's about the loneliness of silence imposed by the era. Cole Porter, a musical genius who wrote timeless, sophisticated melodies like Anything Goes and Night and Day. His music resonated through both Broadway and Hollywood. But behind those elegant lyrics was a man who had to dance around his own truth. As a gay man in an era that didn't tolerate difference, Porter lived two lives, one as a public genius, the other as a man hiding his inner pain. His compositions were seen as whispers of things that could not be spoken aloud. He married Linda Lee Thomas, a lifelong friend, but their relationship was far from conventional. His personal life was filled with metaphors, subtle messages, and a struggle against a society that couldn't accept the love in his heart. Cole Porter never came out, but he let his music speak for him. And in each composition, he lived authentically, in the most elegant and proud way possible. And these are the buried secrets of Hollywood, truths finally exposed to the light. Shocking revelations, forbidden passions, and quietly fought lives that few dared to speak of. But this is just the beginning. Which of them stunned you the most? Or is there another name you're thinking of, waiting to be revealed? Leave a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow to uncover more secrets Hollywood never wanted you to know. Until next time, be brave, stay curious, and never stop pursuing the truth. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we will remember and honor the gay icons we lost in 2024. These individuals not only changed their industries, but also left a deep impact on the LGBTQ+ community and the world of arts. From artists and designers to cultural icons, they continuously contributed, broke boundaries, and created unforgettable works and moments. Let's take a moment to reflect on their legacies and the lasting impact they made, to celebrate the lives and careers of those who have passed but will forever live on in our hearts. Gavin Creel was a renowned Broadway actor and singer, born on April 18, 1976, in Findlay, Ohio, USA. He graduated from the University of Michigan School of Music, Theater, and Dance in 1998. Creel's career soared when he took on the role of Jimmy Smith in the musical Thoroughly Modern Millie in 2002, earning his first Tony nomination. He continued to receive Tony nominations for his performance in Hair, 2009, and won a Tony Award for his role as Cornelius Hack in Hello, Dolly, 2017. Additionally, Creel was awarded the Olivier Award for his portrayal of Elder Price in the Book of Mormon in London's West End. He also performed in other notable musicals, such as Waitress, La Cage aux Folles, and Into the Woods. In July 2024, Creel was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive form of cancer called metastatic melanotic sarcoma of the peripheral nerve sheath. He passed away on September 30, 2024, at his home in Manhattan, New York, at the age of 48. His passing has left a deep sense of sorrow within the theater community and fans worldwide. Earl Holliman was born on September 11, 1928, in Louisiana, during a time when conversations about sexuality were still kept silent. Growing up, he faced the societal pressures that many in the Pride community had to endure at that time. However, he overcame these challenges to build an extraordinary career and life. Earl's talent shone brightly on the Hollywood screen, and you may have seen him in classic films such as The Rainmaker and The Sons of Katie Elder. However, his most notable role was as Officer Bill Crowley in the 1970s television series Policewoman, which helped him become a household name. Although Earl never publicly acknowledged his sexuality, he lived an authentic and dignified life, which has inspired many in the Pride community. Earl passed away on November 25, 2024, at the age of 96. Billy Beane's story is a testament to strength, courage, and breaking boundaries. Born on May 11, 1964, in Santa Ana, California, Billy grew up to become a Major League Baseball player, playing for teams such as the Detroit Tigers, Los Angeles Dodgers, and San Diego Padres. His playing career spanned from 1987 to 1995, but Billy's most significant impact on the Pride community began after he left the field. Throughout his baseball career, Billy kept his sexuality private. It wasn't until 1999, 4 years after his retirement, that Billy bravely came out as gay, a bold and groundbreaking decision. After coming out, Billy continued his work to promote inclusivity in sports, becoming Major League Baseball's first ambassador for inclusion, later serving as Senior Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Billy worked tirelessly to ensure that future Pride athletes could compete without fear or discrimination. Sadly, Billy passed away on August 6, 2024, at the age of 60, after a courageous battle with acute myeloid leukemia. Troy Masters was an inspiring figure and storyteller who provided a vital platform for the Pride community at a crucial time. If you've ever read Gay City News or the Los Angeles Blade, you can feel the impact of his work. Troy was not just a journalist, but also a trailblazer, ensuring that often overlooked voices received the attention they deserved. Born on May 8, 1961, Troy had a deep passion for writing and uncovering the truth. As a gay man, he understood the importance of representation in media. In the 1990s, he co-founded Gay City News in New York, creating a space where the stories of the Pride community could be shared when many mainstream outlets were silent. He later moved to Los Angeles and founded The Blade, continuing his mission to advocate for justice and equality through journalism. Troy's work was not just about writing stories. He fostered conversations and brought visibility to important issues. Each story he told was a step toward a more inclusive and understanding world. Troy passed away on December 11, 2024, at the age of 63. Let me tell you about the Vivienne, someone who truly knows how to shine and live authentically. Born James Lee Williams on April 12, 1992 in Wales, the Vivienne became a star in the world of drag. You may recognize them from RuPaul's Drag Race UK, where the Vivienne made history by winning the first season in 2019. With sharp wit, charm, and exceptional talent, they captured the audience's heart and became an overnight sensation. But the Vivienne wasn't just a performer. They were a symbol of self-love and authenticity. As an openly gay individual and a passionate advocate for the Pride community, they used their platform to encourage others to embrace their true selves. The Vivienne also supported important organizations like Sahir House in Liverpool, which helps those affected by HIV and homelessness. Watching the Vivienne perform was a magical experience. It wasn't just about the stunning makeup or impressive costumes, but the feeling of being seen and celebrated. They made you feel like part of a bigger community, one that accepts diversity and individuality. Sadly, the Vivienne passed away on January 5, 2025, at the age of 32. The cause of death has not been disclosed. Sir Lady Java was truly a trailblazer, making history by living authentically in a world that often tried to silence her. Born on August 14, 1943 in New Orleans, Sir Lady Java became one of the first openly transgender performers to gain fame in the 1960s, breaking barriers in the entertainment industry. If you were fortunate enough to see her perform, you would never forget it. Sir Lady Java was a force, a singer, dancer, comedian, and fashion icon all in one. She shone in Los Angeles nightclubs, captivating audiences with her bold personality and unapologetic performances. However, her story wasn't just about being under the spotlight. It was about having the courage to stand up for what was right. In 1967, Sir Lady Java fought against a discriminatory law in Los Angeles aimed at drag performers, seeking to suppress pride expression. Partnering with the ACLU, she became one of the first transgender activists to challenge this law. While the law was not repealed at that time, her brave actions laid the groundwork for future generations in the fight for equality. Sir Lady Java passed away on November 16, 2024, at the age of 80. Cecilia Gentili was an activist and artist from Argentina, renowned for her significant contributions to transgender rights and sex worker advocacy. Born on January 31, 1972 in Galvez, Santa Fe, Argentina, she moved to New York in 2003 in search of a safer life. There, she worked at the Apicha Community Health Center, where she expanded healthcare programs for transgender individuals from 27 to over 500 patients. From 2016 to 2019, Gentili served as the Director of Policy at GMHC, the world's first organization focused on HIV/AIDS prevention. She also co-founded Decrimni, an alliance aimed at decriminalizing sex work in New York. In 2019, she established Trans Equity Consulting to continue supporting the LGBTQ+ community. Additionally, Gentili made an appearance on the TV show Pose. She passed away on February 6, 2024, in Brooklyn, New York, at the age of 52. Following her death, 2 men were charged with providing heroin laced with fentanyl, which led to her passing. Nikki Giovanni, 1943-2024, was a renowned American poet, writer, commentator, activist, and educator. Born Yolande Cornelia Giovanni Jr. on June 7, 1943 in Knoxville, Tennessee, and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio, Giovanni graduated from Fisk University with honors in history, where her grandfather had also attended. She gained prominence in the late 1960s as one of the leading figures of the Black arts movement, with early work such as Black Feeling, Black Talk, 1968, and Black Judgment, 1968, offering powerful, activist-driven perspectives from the African American experience. Throughout her career, Giovanni published over 20 books, including poetry collections, children's books, and essays, focusing on themes such as race, social justice, and love. Some of her notable works include Gemini, 1971, which was a finalist for the National Book Award, and the Nikki Giovanni Poetry Collection, 2002, which earned her a Grammy nomination. She received numerous prestigious awards, including 7 NAACP Image Awards and the Langston Hughes Medal. Additionally, she was an outstanding educator, having taught at several institutions, particularly at Virginia Tech, where she held the position of University Distinguished Professor until her retirement in 2022. Nikki Giovanni passed away on December 9, 2024, in Blacksburg, Virginia, at the age of 81, leaving behind a profound legacy that continues to inspire generations. Liam Payne is a British singer and songwriter, best known for being a member of the boy band One Direction. Born in Wolverhampton, England, Payne showed his musical talent early on and first appeared on The X Factor in 2008 at the age of 14. After being eliminated, he returned to the competition in 2010 and was placed in a group with 4 other contestants, forming One Direction. The group quickly became one of the biggest music phenomena in the world, releasing multiple chart-topping albums and amassing millions of fans globally. After One Direction went on hiatus in 2016, Payne pursued a solo career and achieved some notable successes. His debut single, Strip That Down, 2017, quickly climbed the charts, marking the start of his journey as an independent artist. His first solo album, LP1, released in 2019, included several hits with a modern pop and R&B style. However, alongside his career, Payne also faced challenges in his personal life, including struggles with mental health, the pressures of fame, and substance abuse. On October 16, 2024, Liam Payne tragically passed away at the age of 31 in an unfortunate accident in Buenos Aires, Argentina. His sudden death shocked the music industry and fans around the world. Quincy Jones was an American music producer, composer, arranger, and trumpeter, considered one of the greatest icons in the entertainment industry. Born in Chicago, Illinois, he began his music career as a trumpet player and quickly rose to prominence in the jazz scene of the 1950s. Over 7 decades of work, Jones collaborated with many legendary artists such as Frank Sinatra, Aretha Franklin, and notably Michael Jackson, producing iconic albums like Off the Wall, 1979, and Bad, 1987. Additionally, he made significant contributions to film and television, composing soundtracks and producing the famous TV show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Jones received 80 Grammy nominations and won 28 awards, reflecting his profound influence on the music industry. He passed away on November 3, 2024, at his home in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 91. His death has left a deep sense of loss within the artistic community and among fans worldwide. Shannon Doherty was born on April 12, 1971, in Memphis, Tennessee. If you grew up in the 90s or are a fan of iconic TV shows, You will recognize her name from unforgettable roles in Beverly Hills 90210 and Charmed. However, Shannon wasn't just an actress. She was a true warrior. Her acting career began at a young age, but it was her role as Brenda Walsh in 90210 that truly made her a star. She brought depth and intensity to her character, and whether you loved or hated Brenda, you couldn't take your eyes off her. She later portrayed P.R. Halliwell in Charmed, helping build one of the most beloved supernatural shows of all time. However, her strength wasn't just shown through her performances. In 2015, she was diagnosed with breast cancer and chose to publicly share her journey of battling the disease. She demonstrated incredible courage and honesty throughout her fight, and even when the cancer metastasized, she continued to fight. Her resilience inspired many. Sadly, on July 13, 2024, Shannon passed away at the age of 53 after a long and courageous battle with cancer. Shelley Duvall was one of the actresses with a unique, quirky presence that made her an unforgettable figure. Born on July 7, 1949 in Houston, Texas, Shelley gained fame for her distinctive look and ability to portray characters that were both fragile and complex. You may remember her for her legendary role in the film The Shining, 1980, where she played Wendy Torrance, a performance that solidified her as a horror film icon. Her portrayal is one of the most iconic moments in film history. However, her career wasn't limited to the horror genre. She also stood out in eccentric and unconventional roles, earning praise in films like Popeye, 1980, where she starred alongside Robin Williams and Three Women, 1977, for which she received critical acclaim. She stood out for her ability to portray unique characters, making her one of the most distinctive actresses of her time. However, after several decades in the spotlight, Shelley stepped away from the screen and largely retreated from the public eye. She focused on her health and personal life, leading a more private existence. Her decision to leave the industry was often accompanied by rumors, but it was clear that she valued her privacy. On July 11th, 2024, Shelley Duvall passed away at the age of 75. Gena Rowlands, one of Hollywood's legendary icons, left a lasting mark on film history with her outstanding performances and unwavering contributions. Known for her roles in films by director John Cassavetes, Gena was a veteran actress renowned for portraying complex and emotionally charged characters. From a woman, under the influence to Gloria, Gena captivated audiences with unforgettable roles, delivering powerful messages about humanity and life. Alongside her successful career, Gena Rowlands is also seen as a symbol for the LGBTQ+ community, someone whom many generations of fans found empathy and inspiration in through her deeply humanistic performances. Gena's strength, independence, and free-spirited lifestyle have inspired many, making her a symbol of inner strength and freedom in the arts. In 2024, Gena Rowlands passed away, leaving the film world and the LGBTQ+ community deeply saddened. Though she is no longer with us, the legacy she left behind will forever live in the hearts of her fans and in the history of cinema. Her performances, her dedicated career, and her powerful influence will continue to inspire generations of artists, film lovers, and the LGBTQ+ community, never fading away. Maggie Smith, one of the greatest actresses in film and television, has spent her entire career captivating audiences with her deep and emotional performances. Known for her exceptional talent and subtle acting style, Maggie has had an illustrious career spanning over 60 years in the entertainment industry, from the stage to the big screen. Maggie Smith is best known for her role as Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter series and as Dowager Countess Violet Crawley in Downton Abbey. These roles created legendary characters that audiences will never forget. However, her career doesn't stop there. Maggie Smith has won countless prestigious awards, including 2 Oscars, 3 BAFTAs, and numerous Golden Globe Awards, recognizing her excellence in both film and television. In addition to her acting talent, Maggie Smith is also admired for her resilience and ability to overcome personal challenges. She faced many hardships, including battles with illness, yet she continued to work and contribute to the arts. Maggie Smith is not only a symbol of the entertainment industry, but also a great source of inspiration for many generations of artists. Her performances went beyond shining on screen. They conveyed profound human values, touching the hearts of viewers. She passed away in 2024, leaving the world of arts and her admirers deeply saddened. However, the legacy Maggie Smith leaves behind will live on forever, and she will always be remembered as one of the greatest actresses in the history of cinema. Tony Slattery, born November 9, 1959, was a treasured figure in the world of comedy, particularly known for his sharp wit and vibrant energy on shows like Whose Line Is It Anyway? His career spanned television, film, and stage, and he became famous for his quick improvisational skills, delivering unexpected laughs that captivated audiences. Tony was not just a comedian, he was also an openly gay man, breaking down barriers for the pride community in the entertainment industry during the 1980s and 1990s. His openness about his sexuality at the time was pioneering, and his charm and humor won him a loyal fan base. Though Tony always made us laugh, his life was also filled with personal struggles, including mental health issues, which he bravely shared in hopes of helping others feel less alone. His willingness to be vulnerable and honest only made him more beloved. Sadly, Tony passed away on January 14, 2025, at the age of 65, from a heart attack. Paul O'Grady, one of the most beloved figures in British entertainment, left a lasting impact on fans through his diverse and colorful career. Born on June 14, 1955, Paul began his career as a comedian and television host, but it was his creativity and unique style that helped him become an irreplaceable icon in the entertainment world. Paul O'Grady is widely known for hosting The Paul O'Grady Show, where he made a strong impression with his charm, humor, and ability to connect with the audience. However, his most famous role was as Lily Savage, a drag queen character he brought to the stage and television with a sharp style and humorous yet deeply meaningful stories. Lily Savage not only helped Paul build a large fan base, but also became a symbol of the LGBTQ+ community in the UK. In addition to his career in comedy and hosting, Paul O'Grady had a deep passion for animals and charity work. He spent many years working with animal protection organizations, particularly with Battersea Dogs and Cats Home, where he served as an ambassador. His love for animals and charitable efforts made him a role model for compassion and dedication. Paul O'Grady passed away in 2024, leaving fans and colleagues in the entertainment industry heartbroken. Although he is no longer with us, the legacy Paul left through his television shows, social contributions, and the humorous yet heartfelt moments as Lily Savage will always be remembered. Paul O'Grady was not just an entertainer, but also a friend to his audience and a pioneer in bringing joy and love to the community. Kenneth Anger, born on February 3, 1927, in Santa Monica, California, became an artist who not only challenged boundaries but completely shattered them. From a young age, he had a deep passion for storytelling and filmmaking, but instead of following traditional paths, he chose to create experimental films that were bold, surreal, and unapologetic about queer themes. One of his notable contributions, Fireworks, 1947, made when he was only 20, is considered a pioneering short film that expanded on themes of homosexuality, something rarely seen on screen at the time. Kenneth did not shy away from controversy. In fact, he embraced it. Films like Scorpio Rising, 1963, and Lucifer Rising, 1972, combined mysticism, sexuality, and rebellion, influencing generations of artists to come. Kenneth Anger lived openly as a gay man long before it was widely accepted by society, and through his art he challenged social norms, giving a voice to the pride community that was often absent. Kenneth passed away at the age of 96 on May 11, 2023. Edwin Chiloba, a prominent model and social activist from Kenya, became a symbol of freedom, love, and acceptance within the LGBTQ+ community in Africa. Chiloba stood out in the fashion industry with his unique style and distinctive personality, quickly rising to fame on international runways. He was also a passionate advocate for the rights of the LGBTQ+ community, which continues to face significant challenges in many countries, especially in Africa. Chiloba became a symbol of confidence and self-acceptance, not only through his modeling career, but also through his efforts to shift perceptions about diversity and human rights. He was actively involved in community work, sharing his story to inspire others to live authentically. Despite his promising career and growing influence, Edwin Chiloba tragically passed away in January 2024. His death was not only a huge loss to his family and friends, but also a reminder of the lack of safety and protection for LGBTQ+ individuals in many countries. Leslie Jordan was a true gem, someone who could light up a room with just his presence and a few charming words. Born on April 29, 1955 in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Leslie grew up with a love for storytelling and performance. Despite being only 5'1", Leslie proved that charm and talent have nothing to do with size. Leslie Jordan was openly gay and proud of it, embracing this fact in both his personal life and career. He came out publicly in the late 1970s, at a time when being openly gay in Hollywood was still rare and often came with risks. However, Leslie didn't let that hold him back. Instead, he used his identity to bring authenticity and humor to his roles, particularly those that celebrated queer characters, like his portrayal of Beverly Leslie on Will and Grace. In that role, he played a flamboyant, witty, and sassy character that was a clear reminder of himself. Leslie often openly shared his experiences as a gay man, talking about growing up in the American South and facing life in a world that wasn't always accepting of him. Unfortunately, Leslie passed away on October 24, 2022, after suffering a medical emergency while driving in Los Angeles. He was 67 years old. Isabel Torres was a woman who broke barriers, lived authentically, and inspired many with her courage and talent. Born on July 14, 1969 in Los Palos, Spain, Isabel became a trailblazer in both acting and activism. She was one of the first transgender people in Spain to legally change her gender on official documents, marking her commitment to the fight for equality. You may know Isabel from her role in Vino, a critically acclaimed Spanish television series about the life of Cristina Ortiz Rodriguez, a beloved transgender icon. Isabel's performance in this series was profound and powerful, reflecting the struggles and triumphs of living as a transgender woman. Unfortunately, Isabel passed away on February 11, 2022, at the age of 52 after a battle with lung cancer. Even in her final months, she continued to openly share her journey with her fans and advocated for the rights of the pride community. Cherry Valentine, born George Ward, was a vibrant and beautiful soul who brought art and compassion to everything they did. Born on November 30th, 1993, in Darlington, England, George grew up in a working-class Romani family. Life wasn't always easy, but they carried a deep pride in their culture and used this unique perspective to connect with others. As Cherry Valentine, George gained fame on RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2 with a luxurious modern drag style that reflected their personal identity. However, Cherry wasn't just about appearance. They had a big heart. In addition to performing, they were a certified mental health nurse, a job they considered just as important, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. George returned to their healthcare work to help those in need, showing immense care and love for the community. Cherry also openly shared their struggles with acceptance, both within their family and in the broader society, particularly as a queer person in the Romani community. Rather than let this hold them back, they turned it into a driving force to inspire others, break down stereotypes, and give a voice to those who felt forgotten. Unfortunately, Cherry Valentine passed away on September 18, 2022, at just 28 years old. Andre Leon Talley, born on October 16, 1948, in Washington, D.C., and raised in Durham, North Carolina, was a towering figure in the fashion industry, known for his unique style and powerful presence. His grandmother, a church guide, taught him about dignity and style, which had a profound impact on him as a child. Andre developed a love for fashion and spent countless hours poring over Vogue magazines, dreaming of a life in the fashion world. He studied French literature in college and later attended Brown University. His career truly took off when he landed an internship with Diana Vreeland at the Costume Institute of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which opened many doors for him. Andre became the first black creative director at Vogue and later its senior editor. Andre faced many challenges, particularly as a black gay man in the fashion industry, but he remained resilient, using his position to uplift others. Andre Leon Talley passed away on January 18, 2022, at the age of 73 in White Plains, New York, after a long battle with health issues. Manfred Thierry Mugler was a renowned French fashion designer who left a lasting mark on the global fashion industry. Born on December 21, 1948, in Strasbourg, France, Mugler began his career in fashion in the 1970s, quickly becoming one of the leading designers with his unique and bold style. Mugler was known for his luxurious collections and powerful, striking images, featuring sharp cuts and daring structures. He founded the famous fashion brand Thierry Mugler, where his designs became symbols of luxury and strong personality. Mugler's collections completely changed the way women were perceived in fashion, offering them a powerful and captivating beauty. In addition to fashion design, Mugler was also a creator in the fragrance industry, with famous products like Angel and Alien, which helped the Thierry Mugler brand become a global icon. He also worked in the fields of stage and film, standing out with costumes for artists and major events. Manfred Thierry Mugler passed away on January 23, 2022, at the age of 73. Although he is no longer with us, the legacy he left in fashion and art lives on, and his works continue to inspire many generations of designers and artists. Thank you for watching today's video, as we remember the great gay icons we lost in 2024. Though they have passed, their contributions, legacies, and influences will always live on in the community and in global culture. The stories, works, and struggles they endured will continue to inspire future generations. Let's preserve and carry forward the values they left behind, so that freedom, acceptance, and love always prevail. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help spread the legacy of these legends. See you in the next videos. Welcome to today's video. In this episode, we'll be uncovering the powerful stories of some famous individuals who are proudly and openly gay. From the worlds of entertainment, sports, and politics, these remarkable figures not only shine with their exceptional talents, but also lead with authenticity and courage. They face societal barriers and prejudices, yet they continue to inspire millions with their unapologetic embrace of who they truly are. Their journeys remind us all that love, personal freedom, and the pursuit of happiness are universal values that go beyond gender or sexuality. So, stay tuned as we explore their incredible stories and the impact they've made on the world. Richard Armitage, the acclaimed British actor renowned for his portrayal of Thorin Oakenshield in The Hobbit and his recent role in Netflix's Obsession, publicly came out as gay in 2023. While Armitage had been open with his friends and family about his sexuality since the age of 19, he had kept it private throughout most of his career, focusing on separating his personal life from his professional endeavors. His career, marked by a range of memorable roles, has solidified his place as a versatile and respected actor. In 2023, he further showcased his acting prowess in ITV's Red Eye. Despite coming out, Armitage remains private about his partner's identity, choosing to keep his personal life out of the public eye. In a 2023 interview, he shared the challenges of dealing with bullying as a young man for being gay, an experience that has profoundly influenced both his professional choices and his commitment to authenticity. His decision to embrace transparency while maintaining personal privacy continues to resonate with fans, emphasizing his resilience and the value of staying true to oneself in the face of adversity. In October 2022, Kit Connor publicly came out as bisexual, addressing the speculation and pressure surrounding his personal life. At just 18 years old, Connor emphasized his discomfort with being forced to disclose his sexuality at such a young age, advocating for more respect for the privacy of emerging actors. His candid statement sparked essential conversations about the importance of personal boundaries and the need to reduce undue pressure on public figures. Kit Connor, known for his role as Nick Nelson in Netflix's Heartstopper, received widespread acclaim for his portrayal of a teenage character exploring gay love. His authentic performance resonated deeply with audiences, and he has since become a vocal advocate for more honest and inclusive LGBTQ+ representation in the media, continuing to inspire both young people and the broader community. Omar Apollo, the American singer-songwriter, has never shied away from embracing his true self. In 2022, he put an end to speculation about his sexuality with his signature humor, posting the now iconic tweet, "No, I be sucking dick far." His candidness resonated deeply with fans, turning the moment into a celebration of authenticity and self-acceptance. Born Omar Apollonio Velasco, he has carved out a unique space in the music industry with his genre-blending sound, fusing pop, R&B, and Latin influences. His debut album, Ivory, received widespread acclaim, and the viral success of Evergreen on TikTok led to a Grammy nomination for Best New Artist in 2024. Expanding his artistic reach, he also made his acting debut in Luca Guadagnino's latest queer film. Despite his rising fame, Omar Apollo remains focused on his artistry rather than labels, valuing creative expression over public scrutiny. His openness and refusal to conform continue to inspire a new generation of fans. In May 2024, Lucas Gage opened up about his coming-out journey on the Seek Treatment podcast. He shared that during an audition for a live-action adaptation of The Little Mermaid in 2014 or 2015, he casually revealed his relationship with a male neighbor. This moment became a pivotal step in his path toward self-acceptance. Born on May 28, 1995, in San Diego, California, Gage has made a name for himself with standout roles in Euphoria and The White Lotus. In 2023, he garnered public attention for his whirlwind marriage to celebrity hairstylist Chris Appleton, a ceremony officiated by Kim Kardashian and featuring a performance by Shania Twain. The marriage, however, lasted only 6 months. Reflecting on the experience, Gage described it as a thrilling chapter in his life, one that shaped his perspective on love and relationships. In January 2023, Noah Schnapp publicly came out as gay in a lighthearted TikTok video, humorously noting how similar his journey was to that of his Stranger Things character Will Byers. His candidness was met with overwhelming support from fans, co-stars, and the LGBTQ+ community, making the moment a significant milestone in his personal and professional life. Best known for his emotionally nuanced portrayal of Will in the hit Netflix series, Schnapp has been widely praised for his acting talent. Beyond his work in entertainment, he is also pursuing a degree in business and innovation at the Wharton School, skillfully balancing his academic ambitions with his rising career in Hollywood. In 2018, Callum Scott shared his personal story through the song No Matter What. The song reflects his experiences with acceptance and rejection after coming out, while also highlighting his mother's unconditional love and the pain of losing friends. It quickly became an anthem for authenticity, loved by fans worldwide. Born in Kingston upon Hull, England, Callum rose to fame after his emotional performance of Dancing on My Own on Britain's Got Talent in 2015, which Simon Cowell called one of the best auditions he'd ever seen. Following his success on the show, Callum released his debut album Only Human in 2018, featuring hits like You Are the Reason and What I Miss Most. A strong supporter of LGBTQ+ rights, Callum uses his platform to inspire acceptance and promote understanding, with his music remaining a powerful tool for telling heartfelt stories within the community. Lena Waithe has become a pioneering force in Hollywood, gaining recognition for her bold and impactful contributions to the representation of both the LGBTQ+ and Black communities. Known for her exceptional talent as a writer, producer, and actress, Lena has made significant strides in telling stories that reflect diverse experiences, particularly those of marginalized groups. By openly identifying as a Black, queer woman, she has broken barriers and continues to use her platform to advocate for inclusivity, equality, and more authentic portrayals of race, identity, and sexuality in media. Her work serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of diverse voices and perspectives in shaping the future of entertainment. In September 2018, Lena Waithe made history by becoming the first Black woman to win an Emmy for Outstanding Writing for a Comedy Series for her groundbreaking work on the Thanksgiving episode of Master of None. The episode, which focused on Denise's coming-out story, beautifully captured the intersection of race and LGBTQ+ identity, offering a poignant and authentic portrayal of the struggles and triumphs faced by marginalized communities. Lena's Emmy win not only celebrated her exceptional writing, but also underscored the importance of including diverse, complex narratives that reflect the true diversity of human experience, encouraging more inclusive storytelling in mainstream media. Lena Waithe's career stands as a testament to her unwavering commitment to increasing representation and creating opportunities for both Black and LGBTQ+ communities in Hollywood. As a talented writer, producer, and advocate, she has become a trailblazer in the entertainment industry. In 2018, Out magazine recognized her as Artist of the Year, solidifying her influence and impact within both the entertainment world and the LGBTQ+ community. Although Lena is known for keeping her personal life private, her work continues to inspire and empower people everywhere. Her success reflects her dedication to fostering inclusivity and equality, aiming to build a more diverse and just industry for future generations. RuPaul Charles is a pioneering icon in the worlds of drag, television, and LGBTQ+ advocacy. As the creator and host of RuPaul's Drag Race, he has revolutionized drag culture, elevating it from a niche art form to a globally recognized phenomenon. Known for his wit, charisma, and unwavering authenticity, RuPaul has garnered a massive following and earned multiple Emmy Awards. Beyond his entertainment success, RuPaul has used his platform to champion the LGBTQ+ community, advocating for equality, self-expression, and acceptance. His famous mantra, "If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else?" perfectly captures his message of self-love, empowerment, and embracing diversity. RuPaul's influence continues to inspire millions, demonstrating that true success lies in embracing and celebrating one's true self. Jake Gyllenhaal has been open about his personal life and has never shied away from addressing speculation about his sexuality. While he has stated that he is not attracted to men, his supportive stance toward the LGBTQ+ community and his roles in films like Brokeback Mountain have kept him a figure of interest in discussions surrounding queer representation in Hollywood. His work in Brokeback Mountain, a movie that tackled the complexities of same-sex love, has earned him widespread respect for its cultural impact in challenging societal norms around LGBTQ+ relationships. Gyllenhaal has always remained private about his romantic life, which has only led to curiosity and occasional rumors, but his advocacy for inclusivity, self-expression, and diversity remains at the forefront of his public persona. Whether through his roles or his personal beliefs, Gyllenhaal continues to be an ally to the LGBTQ+ community, demonstrating the importance of representation, acceptance, and breaking down stereotypes. In April 2022, Jared Carmichael made an impactful and brave decision to come out as gay during his HBO stand-up special. This moment not only marked a personal milestone in his journey toward self-acceptance, but also solidified his commitment to honesty and vulnerability, both on and off the stage. Carmichael's openness about his sexuality has furthered his role as a trailblazer in the entertainment industry, allowing him to connect with audiences in a new and profound way. He has continued to thrive in his career, notably hosting Saturday Night Live and delivering a memorable performance at the 2023 Golden Globe Awards. In addition to his work as a comedian, Carmichael has expanded his horizons with roles in films such as Poor Things and his directorial debut with On the Count of Three. With the success of The Carmichael Show, Carmichael has proven his versatility, seamlessly blending humor with poignant social commentary, and has solidified himself as a multifaceted artist whose influence continues to grow in both comedy and drama. Yannick Schumann, born on July 30, 1992 in Germany, is a talented actor who has made a significant impact in German cinema and television. Known for his roles in films such as Center of My World and Cher, Schumann has built a strong reputation for his captivating performances. In December 2020, he took a courageous step by publicly coming out as gay in a heartfelt Instagram post. His decision was met with widespread support, not only from fans but also from his colleagues, and highlighted his commitment to authenticity and self-expression. Schumann's openness has contributed to fostering greater acceptance within the entertainment industry, encouraging more inclusive representation. His journey continues to inspire many, helping to shape a more diverse and accepting cultural environment in both German and global cinema. Lux Pascal, born on June 4, 1992, in Santiago, Chile, is a talented transgender actress and a dedicated activist for transgender rights. In 2021, she courageously came out as a transgender woman in an interview with Chile's Yi magazine, sharing her personal journey of transition and the unwavering support she received from her family, particularly from her brother, actor Pedro Pascal. Lux has appeared in several Chilean television series and stage productions, making a name for herself not only for her acting talent, but also for her advocacy work in promoting acceptance and equality for the transgender community in Latin America. As a prominent figure in the fight for transgender rights, Lux serves as a powerful role model, paving the way for greater visibility and representation in the entertainment industry. Billy Porter is a multifaceted artist, known for his outstanding work as an actor, singer, and activist, with a significant impact on the entertainment industry and the LGBTQ+ community. He gained fame for his role in the groundbreaking TV series Pose, where he portrayed Pray Tell, a character that became an icon for the LGBTQ+ community, particularly within the context of ballroom culture. Porter's performance received critical acclaim, including an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series, making him the first openly gay black man to win the award. In addition to his acting career, Porter is also recognized for his unique and bold fashion choices, using fashion as a form of self-expression and activism. One of his most memorable moments was at the 2019 Oscars, where he wore a custom tuxedo gown, challenging gender norms and making a powerful statement about gender fluidity and self-expression. In addition to his work in entertainment, Billy Porter is a strong advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, racial equality, and social justice. He uses his platform to bring attention to important issues affecting marginalized communities, including the intersectionality of race, gender, and sexuality. His advocacy and creativity have earned him numerous accolades, and he continues to inspire many with his message of embracing authenticity and living unapologetically. Joe Locke, best known for his portrayal of Charlie Spring in Netflix's Heartstopper, first came out as gay at the age of 12. Initially sharing his journey in a now-deleted Instagram post, he later expressed that he wasn't quite ready to publicly embrace his sexuality. Over time, Locke became more comfortable with his identity, becoming open with those closest to him. His breakout role in Heartstopper has earned widespread acclaim, earning him a nomination for Outstanding Lead Actor at the 2024 Children's and Family Emmy Awards. Expanding his career further, Locke took on the role of Billy Maximoff, Wiccan, in Marvel's Agatha Darkhold Diaries. Though Locke maintains a private personal life, he remains a vocal advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, using his platform to promote inclusion and diversity in the entertainment industry. In 2023, Ncuti Gatwa came out as gay, sharing that he had never felt secretive about his sexuality, but instead chose to define and live true to his identity in his own way. He mentioned that his role in sex education helped him embrace his journey and connect with others in similar situations. Nkuti Gatwa, a Scottish actor of Rwandan descent, rose to fame with his critically acclaimed performance as Eric Effiong in Sex Education. In 2024, he made history as the first openly gay black actor to play the Doctor in the iconic series Doctor Who, marking a significant step forward for diversity and inclusion in the entertainment industry. Nkuti's performances not only showcase his exceptional talent, but also inspire with his authenticity and charisma, making a powerful impact on the community. Cooper Koch is an openly LGBTQ+ actor who has been open about his journey in the entertainment world, navigating both the opportunities and struggles that come with being an openly gay man in Hollywood. He has faced challenges, including comments from a former acting coach about his voice, which led to doubts about his potential in the industry. Despite these obstacles, Koch has remained authentic and committed to advocating for more LGBTQ+ representation on screen. He has garnered attention for his roles in films like They, Them, where he portrayed a gay character in a conversion therapy camp, and in the Netflix series Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, where his portrayal of Eric Menendez showcased his acting range. With each role, Koch proves his dedication to portraying complex, multifaceted characters and continues to push for greater inclusion and representation in the industry. Jack Dylan Grazer, widely recognized for his roles in It, Shazam, and Luca, made waves in 2021 when he came out as bisexual during an Instagram live session. Drawing a heartfelt connection to his Luca character, Alberto, his candid revelation resonated deeply with fans, earning praise for his authenticity and openness. Born in Los Angeles, Jack has built an impressive career with diverse performances, from portraying Eddie in It to lending his voice to Alberto in Pixar's Luca. His fearless self-expression and willingness to embrace his identity have made him a role model, particularly for young actors and LGBTQ+ fans. As he continues to evolve in his career, Jack remains dedicated to using his platform to inspire self-acceptance and inclusivity in Hollywood. Kal Penn's journey is a testament to the power of authenticity and self-acceptance. In 2021, he publicly came out as gay in his memoir, You Can't Be Serious, where he candidly shared his decade-long relationship with his partner, Josh. His openness about their love story was met with widespread support, as fans admired his sincerity and vulnerability. Through his memoir, Penn not only revealed his personal truth, but also emphasized the importance of representation and the joy of living openly. While he is best known for his comedic brilliance in Harold and Kumar and his dramatic work in Designated Survivor, Penn's influence extends far beyond Hollywood. A passionate advocate for public service, he made a significant impact in politics, working in the Obama administration on issues of youth engagement and community outreach. His journey reflects the courage to embrace one's true self while navigating different industries, proving that success and authenticity can go hand in hand. Penn's story continues to inspire those seeking to live without fear and on their own terms. Ralf Schumacher, the former Formula One driver and younger brother of legendary seven-time world champion Michael Schumacher, made waves when he publicly shared his sexuality with a heartfelt Instagram post. The 49-year-old German racer posted a photo with his partner, French entrepreneur Etienne, and reflected on the joy of having the right person to share life with. Although Ralph did not make an official announcement himself, German actress Carmen G confirmed the news, praising his decision as empowering and liberating. Schumacher's candidness is seen as a major step toward promoting diversity and inclusion in the traditionally conservative world of motorsport. His openness continues to inspire those in the racing community and beyond, reinforcing the importance of authenticity and acceptance. Jordan Barrett is a renowned Australian supermodel, admired for his significant impact on the fashion world. Known for his striking appearance and undeniable charisma, Barrett has worked with some of the biggest names in fashion, including Tom Ford, Balenciaga, and Dolce & Gabbana, gracing high-profile runways and magazine covers. In 2021, he made headlines when he married model Fernando Casablancas, showcasing their love and commitment in a beautiful ceremony attended by fashion luminaries like Kate Moss. Jordan's openness about his personal life continues to break down barriers in the industry, encouraging others to embrace their true selves while navigating the pressures of fame. His journey in both his career and personal life exemplifies the power of authenticity and love in an industry that often values image above all else. Coleman Domingo, born on November 28, 1969, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is a highly respected American actor, playwright, and director known for his versatile talents and advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights. He gained widespread acclaim for his Tony Award-nominated role in The Scottsboro Boys and for his portrayal of Victor Strand on the hit series Fear the Walking Dead. Coleman's impactful performances extend to the big screen, with his portrayal of civil rights leader Bayard Rustin in Rustin earning further recognition and praise. In 2024, he was named to Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people, cementing his status as a trailblazer in both the entertainment and LGBTQ+ advocacy communities. Coleman's ongoing commitment to diversity and representation continues to inspire future generations in the arts. Sir Ian McKellen, a legendary actor known for his iconic roles in The Lord of the Rings and X-Men, is also a passionate advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. Throughout his illustrious career, McKellen has used his platform to promote equality, acceptance, and visibility for the LGBTQ+ community. His decision to publicly come out in 1988 was groundbreaking, and he has since become an influential figure in the fight for LGBTQ+ rights. McKellen has often spoken about the freedom and joy he experiences by embracing his true identity, famously stating, "I am proud of who I am," inspiring others to do the same. His trailblazing journey not only showcases the possibility of achieving professional success while living authentically, but also provides hope for LGBTQ+ individuals around the world. Through his work and advocacy, McKellen continues to make a profound impact on both the entertainment industry and LGBTQ+ rights. Jonathan Bailey, the British actor known for his role as Anthony Bridgerton in Netflix's Bridgerton, has been open about his sexuality from a young age. In his 20s, Bailey shared his truth with his family and friends, prioritizing personal happiness over the pressures of the industry. He has also been candid about the challenges of being a gay actor, including concerns that coming out might impact his career. His decision to be honest with himself has made Bailey a positive role model for the LGBTQ+ community within the entertainment industry. His career continues to thrive with a series of standout roles, especially as Anthony Bridgerton, a performance that brought him international recognition. He has also showcased his versatile acting skills with roles in Fellow Travelers and the upcoming Wicked film adaptation, where he plays Fiyero. While publicly open about his sexuality, Bailey keeps his personal life private, confirming that he is in a happy relationship with a man and emphasizing the importance of keeping certain aspects of his life out of the public eye. Andrew Scott, the Irish actor known for his notable roles as Moriarty in Sherlock and the priest in Fleabag, publicly came out as gay in 2013. He shared that his sexuality is a natural part of his identity and doesn't need to be spotlighted or criticized. Scott's honesty has made him a role model for authenticity in the entertainment industry. His career has been marked by impressive roles, including his portrayal of Jim Moriarty in Sherlock, which earned him a BAFTA, and his widely praised role as the priest in Fleabag. In 2024, he continued to showcase his talent in the film All of Us Strangers, exploring themes of love and loss. Despite being open about his sexuality, Scott keeps his personal life private and avoids labels like openly gay, emphasizing the importance of portraying complex, multi-dimensional characters that go beyond sexuality. In November 2023, Karan Brar came out as gay in a heartfelt Teen Vogue essay, reflecting on his journey to self-acceptance, struggles with mental health, and the profound impact of losing his close friend, Cameron Boyce. He revealed he first shared his truth with Boyce and Sophie Reynolds during a vulnerable moment after a night out. Born January 18, 1999, in Redmond, Washington, Brar rose to fame as Ravi in Disney Channel's Jessie and Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Praised for his advocacy on LGBTQ+ and mental health issues, Brar continues to inspire conversations about authenticity and resilience in the entertainment world. Hunter Doohan, an actor best known for his roles in Your Honor alongside Bryan Cranston and Wednesday on Netflix, married his partner Fielder JWT in June 2022, celebrating love and authenticity. His public announcement, along with sharing wedding photos on social media, was met with overwhelming support from fans and the LGBTQ+ community. Growing up in Fort Smith, Arkansas, Hunter began his career with short films and smaller TV roles before making a name for himself in prominent television series. His openness about his sexuality has become a powerful aspect of his public identity, inspiring others in the LGBTQ+ community to pursue careers in the entertainment industry. As his career continues to grow, Hunter remains committed to advocating for diversity and inclusion in Hollywood, striving to break down stereotypes and make the industry more inclusive for all. Dino Fetcher, an openly gay actor, has earned recognition in the entertainment industry for his dedication to visibility and representation. Known for his roles in Banana, Paranoid, and Humans, Dino has showcased his remarkable talent for portraying complex, empathetic characters. His performance in The Normal Heart earned him a nomination for the prestigious 2022 Olivier Award for Best Supporting Actor, further proving his versatility and depth as an actor. Born in Cardiff, Wales, Dino has been open about his sexuality from the beginning of his career, using his platform to advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and inclusivity within the entertainment world. His roles often tackle themes of acceptance, resilience, and self-discovery, resonating with global audiences. Dino's commitment to championing diversity, both on-screen and behind the scenes, makes him a significant voice for change in the industry. Through his meaningful work, Dino continues to inspire and empower aspiring artists while supporting the LGBTQ+ community. Nicholas Hamilton, an Australian actor best known for his portrayal of Henry Bowers in It, has earned recognition for his impressive performances in both Captain Fantastic and It, Chapter 2. Although Nicholas has not publicly discussed his sexual orientation, he has been an outspoken supporter of the LGBTQ+ community and frequently shares his journey of personal growth and self-discovery. Born in 2000 in New South Wales, he began his career at a young age and has remained private about his personal life. Despite this, Nicholas is open about his beliefs and experiences, offering insights into the challenges of navigating the entertainment industry. His openness and advocacy have resonated with many, particularly young fans, who admire his authenticity and commitment to inclusivity. Zabe Phillips is a rising star who has always stayed true to his identity. Zabe Phillips is a rising talent who has consistently championed authenticity and representation in Hollywood. With standout performances in Fire Island on Hulu and Supernatural, The Legacy, he has brought depth and sincerity to LGBTQ+ characters, breaking barriers and redefining on-screen representation. His work serves as a testament to the power of visibility, challenging stereotypes, and expanding the narrative for queer stories in the entertainment industry. Beyond acting, Zabe is a passionate advocate for inclusion, often emphasizing the joy and responsibility of portraying LGBTQ+ roles. He is committed to telling raw, unfiltered stories that reflect real experiences, ensuring that underrepresented voices are heard. While he keeps his personal life private, his dedication to fostering a more inclusive Hollywood remains steadfast, inspiring others to embrace their identities and push for meaningful change in the industry. Thank you so much for tuning in to our video on celebrities who are openly gay but may have flown under your radar. It's truly inspiring to see how these stars have embraced their true selves and paved the way for greater representation and inclusivity within the entertainment industry. Their courage and authenticity serve as a reminder that being true to who you are is something to be celebrated. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes looks at the lives of your favorite celebs. We'd love to hear which celebrity surprised you the most, or your thoughts on LGBTQ+ representation in Hollywood. Catch you in the next video.